Once again, consider the example of anxiety about food and clothing in Matthew 6. Even in America, with its extensive welfare system, anxiety over finances and housing can be intense. But Jesus says in verse 30 that this stems from inadequate faith in our Father's promise of future grace. O men of little faith! And so this paragraph has at least 7 promises designed by Jesus to help us fight the good fight against unbelief and be free from anxiety. Yesterday we saw promises 1 and 2. Today we look at 3 and 4. Promise number 3. And which of you by being anxious can add a single cubit to his lifespan? And why are you anxious about clothing? Matthew 6:27-28. This is a promise of sorts, the simple promise of reality. Anxiety will not do you any good. It's not the main argument, but sometimes we just have to get tough with ourselves and say, soul, this fretting is absolutely useless. You are not only messing up your own day, but a lot of other people's as well. Leave it with God and get on with your work. Anxiety accomplishes nothing worthwhile. Promise number 4. Observe how the lilies of the field grow, they do not toil nor do they spin, yet I say to you that even Solomon in all his glory did not clothe himself like one of these. But if God so arrays the grass of the field, which is alive today and tomorrow is thrown into the furnace, will he not much more do so for you, O men of little faith? Matthew 6:28-30. Compared to the flowers of the field you are a much higher priority for God, because you will live forever and can thus bring him eternal praise. Nevertheless, God has such an overflow of creative energy and care, he lavishes it on flowers that last only a matter of days. So he will certainly take that same energy and creative skill and use it to care for his children who will live forever. Future Grace, Multnomah Books, Colorado Springs, Colorado, pages 56-59.
And which of you by being anxious can add a single hour to his span of life? And why are you anxious about clothing? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass of the field, which today is alive and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, will he not much more clothe you, O you of little faith?